In this video, we're going to look at the basic features in PowerTeacher Pro, how to make sure your categories are set up, and how to add assignments into your gradebook. So from the Bartow County School System website, you're going to click on Faculty and Staff, scroll down and click on PowerTeacher. Enter your first name, last name, and your computer password. And you'll be taken to a screen that has all of your classes listed down the middle. So you can click on PowerTeacher Pro for any of your courses, and that will take you to your default landing page. Your default landing page may be your assignment list, or it could be score sheet. I'll show you how to decide what to make that here in just a minute. So the first thing I want to show you is in your settings, how to make sure that you have things set up correctly. So in your settings, you can click on display, and this is where you'll decide how your gradebook looks. So you can scroll through here and select how you want your gradebook to show. Do you want it to show just the grade? Do you want the grade in the percent, etc.? So you can go through here and decide how you actually want your gradebook to appear. Here is where you decide when you log into PowerTeacher Pro what your default list is, or what your default page is going to be. So do you want to see all of the assignments that you've given your students, or do you want to see the actual gradebook or the score sheet? So that's up to you to decide what you see. I'm going to leave mine as score sheet and click Save. In the grading button, under categories, this is where we want to make sure we have everything set up correctly so our gradebook's average. So from the district, you should have 2 categories defaulted. This little house shows that it's a district created category. So for middle school, you will have summative major, which is weighted at 60%, and then supporting minor, which is weighted at 40%. High school teachers will also have an exam category weighted at, I believe, 10%. So we want to make sure that those 2 categories with the little school icon next to them have a green active check mark next to them. So you can click Show Inactive over here on the right, and you can see all of these other categories that you may have used in the past. So ideally, you have the summative and the supporting categories checked from the district. And I have this extra category that I created called CFA, no weight, and that's also in use. Some teachers are liking to put assignments in the gradebook that aren't weighted, but used as a way to track students turning things in or just to track student learning. And so that's a way you can create a category that's not weighted, but you can still enter in grades or scores for students. Keep in mind, any category that you create yourself and use will not calculate into an overall final grade. The only categories that will actually calculate into a student's average are these 2 for middle school, and then high school, your final exam category. So keep that in mind. If you want to create additional non-weighted categories, this plus sign up in the top right, and you can create a category right here. All you do is choose what class you want that category to go to, give the category a name, and then choose what color you want it to be. Select Active and then click Save. If you have a category that's active that you don't want to show up when you're creating assignments, just click that pencil icon and you can inactivate it, and that category will go away. It won't be an option for you when you're adding assignments. So again, you want to make sure that for all of your courses, the summative major and supporting minor are active, and then high school, your exam category as well. All right, so that is the basic setup of PowerTeacher.